Hong Kong has just unveiled a colossal leap into the future with its $3.8 billion 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park, a gleaming, high-tech mega stadium that's set to reshape the city's sporting and entertainment landscape. Imagine a space so vast it promises to host everything from thrilling sports tournaments to electrifying concerts. But even with its jaw-dropping facilities and futuristic design, the park's future is far from certain. Will it live up to the hype and become a regional powerhouse, or will it struggle to fill its massive seats? Dive in as we explore what makes this project monumental and the hurdles it still faces. A history steeped in sporting tradition. Sports have been integral to Hong Kong's culture for more than a century. Thanks to over 150 years of British colonial influence, activities such as rugby, football, tennis, and basketball are firmly woven into the fabric of the city's daily life. Despite the deep roots of sports in Hong Kong, the city has long faced a glaring issue: a lack of modern, large-scale venues capable of hosting international sporting events and supporting local athletic growth. For years, the 40,000-capacity Hong Kong Stadium served as the city's main sports venue. However, it was plagued with numerous issues, including complaints about noise, an outdated pitch, and a location far removed from the city center. Built in 1952, when Hong Kong's population was just 2 million, the stadium could no longer meet the demands of a rapidly expanding and modernizing city. Renovations have been attempted over the years, but they have failed to address the stadium's fundamental issues. It simply wasn't designed for the scale of events Hong Kong aspires to host. Meanwhile, neighboring Singapore has emerged as a regional powerhouse for sports and entertainment, further highlighting the need for a modern, versatile facility in Hong Kong. Recognizing this gap, plans for a new venue to accommodate both local and international events began to take shape, ultimately culminating in the development of the 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park. The 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park. Located in the heart of Kowloon, the 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park occupies a sprawling 28-hectare site, a feat made possible by the repurposing of the former 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Airport site. The airport, notorious for its difficult landings, was closed in 1998, and after the demolition of its terminal buildings in the early 2000s, the space became an ideal candidate for redevelopment. The project's inception was a direct response to Hong Kong's ongoing struggle for large-scale urban spaces, particularly those suitable for hosting sports and entertainment events. At the heart of the development is the magnificent 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Stadium, with its 50,000 seats and cutting-edge facilities. This state-of-the-art venue boasts a retractable roof, customizable seating arrangements, and a versatile pitch that can be altered depending on the event being held. The stadium's facade is particularly striking, consisting of 27,000 individual aluminum panels that give it a dynamic, reflective Pearl of the Orient appearance, which transforms at night into a vibrant, colorful light display. The stadium is designed to host a variety of events, from large-scale sporting matches to concerts and international competitions. In addition to the stadium, the sports park also features two other major venues. The Kai Tak Arena, an indoor venue with a seating capacity of 10,000, can accommodate sports like badminton, basketball, and gymnastics. The arena's seats are largely retractable, allowing it to seamlessly transition into a concert or esports venue. Meanwhile, the Kai Tak Youth Sports Ground serves as a dedicated space for smaller scale events, including local football and rugby tournaments. This outdoor venue, which seats 5,000 people, is also equipped with an athletic track, perfect for track and field competitions and community events. Connecting these three venues is the Kai Tak Sports Avenue, a pedestrian walkway lined with cafes, shops, and recreational spaces. The avenue is also strategically positioned near two MTR stations, offering convenient access to public transportation. The development is not limited to sports venues. Inside the park, visitors will find a health and wellness center, a large shopping mall, an outdoor theater, and ample green spaces designed for relaxation and recreation. Construction challenges and achievements. The development of the 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park began in 2019 with a budget of $3.8 billion. However, the construction process faced several hurdles, including material shortages caused by the global COVID-19 pandemic. Despite these challenges, the park was completed in 2024, with sufficient time for a series of test runs to ensure that the venues could operate smoothly. One of the most significant tests saw over 60,000 people enter the park's venues for the first time, testing aspects such as crowd management, noise levels, and safety protocols. Thanks to the expertise of Populous, the firm responsible for designing some of the world's most iconic stadiums, such as Wembley and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, costs were kept in check. For example, the original plan called for 47,000 aluminum panels for the stadium's facade. However, by working closely with engineers, the team reduced this number to 27,000, slashing the price by 25%. The park officially opened on March 1st, 2025, with a grand ceremony attended by thousands of spectators. Early events included the highly anticipated Hong Kong Sevens tournament and multiple performances by the world-famous British band Coldplay, both of which attracted tens of thousands of fans. Economic concerns and sustainability. While the 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Sports Park dazzles with its cutting-edge design and promises of transforming Hong Kong into a global sporting hub, there's a looming financial cloud that can't be ignored. Despite the stadium's awe-inspiring facilities and the city's anticipation, the real question remains, can it keep the lights on long-term? After all, hosting a $3.8 billion mega project means the park must pay its own way, and that's no small feat. To meet its obligations, the park must host at least 40 events each year at the stadium alone. Not only that, but the three venues combined must attract a whopping 600,000 spectators annually to avoid hefty penalties. The problem, the park's event calendar currently looks suspiciously sparse. Sure, the first month had a few high-profile events like the Hong Kong Sevens and Coldplay concerts, but that's not enough to fill 50,000 seats regularly, let alone across all three venues. Financial analysts suggest that in order to become commercially viable, the park needs to host between 100 to 150 events a year, an ambitious goal considering the competition from other global destinations and the park's relatively fresh debut. Without a steady stream of events, the park risks becoming just another expensive white elephant, beautiful but financially unsustainable. So the real challenge isn't just about filling up the calendar with a few high-profile events, it's about developing a robust, year-round strategy that keeps the stadium and venues humming with activity. Whether it's high-octane motorsports, international cricket matches, or even esports tournaments, the park will need to diversify its offerings if it wants to thrive in the long run. The question is, can it do that, or will it struggle to stay relevant after the novelty fades? Possible solutions and future prospects. To make the park financially viable, park officials may need to consider hosting events that were previously impossible with the older, smaller venues. Potential events could include motorsports, cricket, and even ice skating, which would further increase the venue's appeal. Given that both the stadium and the arena are highly versatile, there is no limit to the types of events that could be hosted. Furthermore, with a large area and cutting-edge technology, the park could even accommodate esports tournaments, a booming industry in Hong Kong and across Asia. Efficient crowd management is another challenge. A venue with a 50,000 seat capacity combined with the park's other venues could overwhelm the existing transportation infrastructure, especially during peak events. The park's proximity to 2 MTR stations helps, but concerns remain over whether the transportation network can handle the influx of spectators. To mitigate this, event times may be staggered across the 3 venues to prevent overwhelming the transportation system. Additionally, plans are underway to integrate the park with a nearby ferry terminal, providing additional transportation options for visitors. If you're excited about the future of sports in Hong Kong and want to stay updated on all the latest developments, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't miss out on more insider looks at the world's most ambitious projects. Join us on this journey. See you in the next video.